raza? It's your boy Justin is here. Last time I did these prediction videos, I did them in Espanol. Listen, I'm doing them in English because I've realized that these Spanish reactions and Spanish content don't give me any numbers unless it's Liga MX. So from now on, I will only be doing these videos in English. Maybe every now and then on YouTube Shorts, you'll see me speaking Spanish. But for the most part, these videos will be English based. But anyways, you already know why we're here. It's the reason you click or tap on this video. Mexico, how well do I think they're gonna do in the knockout rounds of the Gold Cup Copa Oro? Now, when it comes to group stage predictions, your boy is pretty dang good. I just did a couple of YouTube shorts in which I boast essentially about how good I am at predicting stuff when it comes to group stages. Now, when it comes to group stages, I'm real fucking good at it. I realized this probably after Copa America that your boy is really good at predicting group stage, predictions. However, these are now the knockout rounds, so that goes out the window. So in the future, if I'm doing group stage predictions, you should probably listen to me. But when it comes to knockout rounds, this is where do not bet on anything that I say, honestly. Anyways, let's get right into it. So I do gotta say, Bombocla Jamaica didn't make it out the group stages. Instead, in their place, you will see who is the team that made it in. So here we go. The first couple, as you see right there, it's Panama and Honduras. Sorry, Catlachos. Y'all are not making it through. These are two teams that have been surprising in the last two tournaments. These two teams, they've actually been doing pretty good. They've been real good dark horses as of the last 2 years. So shout out to them. Pero Catrachos, y'all ain't making it out. I got my chips on Panama. This is a close game on paper, but this Honduras side does not look as good as they were looking around a year and a half ago around there. So I do have Panama, riding off the coattails of celebrating with Thierry Henry. Now, we also got Mexico versus Saudi Arabia. This match is it's a tough one to predict. The only reason is because Mexico no se despierta. They stay sleeping. Mexico stays sleeping always. They never wake the fuck up. I can never trust these fuckers to do anything right. By the way, I did predict Costa Rica tying with Mexico and Mexico only coming out the group with 7 points. So yeah, there goes another reason for why you should listen to your boy, but maybe not for this. I will be saying Mexico. It is mostly because, Mexican. But yeah, I will be going for Mexico. Sadly, they might not make it out because I do got Saudi Arabia as the motherfucking dark horses of the tournament. I think that they could possibly go on to the final. I don't think that they'll win it all, but they do have a very big chance because they ain't that bad, honestly. Your boy wanted Mexico to use a 4-4-2 a couple years ago. During the Copa America, your boy, managed to get that influence, and obviously not, but you gotta fake it till you make it. Anyways, hopefully they put Edson Alvarez at center back or use him as kind of like a fifth, a third center back, kind of use him as like a fifth line, but he's able to go up and down the pitch. I don't know why I'm doing it with my fingers, but this is Edson Alvarez. This is the 4 formation. This is him, being around here mostly. Going to defend with the center backs and then going back to his CDM position. It look fucking weird on camera, but we move, and I'm not cutting that out the video. The only reason I say this is because I don't mind them putting Israel Reyes there, but considering they don't, Jorge Sanchez's ass at right back, and they don't really use Julian Araujo too much at the right back position, I would much rather them use Israel Reyes at the right back position. But hey, that's just me, enough yap. Next up we got Canada, Guatemala, and we got USA, Costa Rica. Now obviously these are pretty obvious. Canada is gonna smash Guatemala. So Guatemala is the team that classified in front of Jamaica. I don't know how in the Bombogla, Jamaica didn't make it out of the group stage with Leon Bailey, which I didn't know before. they actually do got Leon Bailey, and somehow they still got fucking Groot. Honestly, Jamaica just keep getting worse and worse. It is what it is. Ni modo. So yeah, obviously we got Canada smashing. I'm hoping smashing Guatemala. Hopefully they do rotate, because I think that even a B Canada team will get it done. Obviously you got to start or end with the A team. You know what I mean? Give them minutes, but don't have them play the full game. Type shit. So yeah, I will be predicting a 3-0, maybe even a 4-0 if Canada are feeling like whooping Canada. But most likely they'll probably just win like 2-0 and then just call it a day. Be like, oh, you know, it's Guatemala. What the fuck are they gonna do? But yeah, USA versus Costa Rica. Honestly, I'm hoping that my tío Piojo Herrera is able to get his done for Costa Rica. By the way, Keylor Navas partidazo versus Mexico. Go check out my YouTube shorts on that. It's pretty dang good, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, I do got USA's B team beating Costa Rica's A team with Keylor Navas. I don't know what to predict it, but I do think it'll be a one-sided. I think it'll be a nail hammer situation where, you know, even if you keep missing, eventually you will hit the nail, and they're gonna hit it once, and they are gonna go through to the next round of the knockout rounds. I do think that they will win this 1-0. I think Keylor Navas is too good to concede 2 against a USA B/C team. So that is my prediction. Normally I don't be doing this, but this time I will be predicting as well these semifinals and finalists. I don't do this because I don't want to jinx it and then have this video be ass, but you know, gotta get a little bit of watch time in, and also I do like to yap a little bit. From your boys' predictions, it will be Mexico versus Panama, potentially Saudi Arabia versus Panama, because they are the dark horses. Don't forget that Saudi are the dark horses of this tournament. I do got Mexico beating Panama once again. I think that if it is Panama versus Saudi, I'm not too sure, because they both got that dark horse energy. And I also got USA versus Canada in the semifinals. I think that this one is 100% what's going to happen. And I think that Canada's A team, considering they've somehow been able to get back in their form, like their Copa America type of form, something similar to that, in which, you know, they went to the semifinals. Don't forget that Canada did really good in the Copa America, in which USA and Mexico got grouped very recently. That was what, last year? So yeah, I do got Canada's A team beating USA's B/C team. Leads us to the finals. And, you know, my predictions and your boy's opinion, it will be Mexico versus Canada, potentially Saudi versus Canada. If it is Canada versus Saudi, I got Canada all the way. Not just because, you know, it's Concacaf and they ain't Concacaf, but just in general, I don't think that they'll be able to get it done. Now, Mexico versus Canada, you know what I mean? Styles make matchups. It's kind of like styles make fights in, you know, combat sports. But in this one, just because A team beats B team doesn't mean that C team can beat A team. I don't know if I said that right. I'm not gonna re-record that shit though. I'm not re-recording that. Anyways, Mexico versus Canada, my prediction for the finals, I will be predicting obviously Mexico. It is a tough one though. I think that this would be the toughest game by far. The last couple of times that we faced each other, it has been real tough for Mexico. I believe last time it was 0-0, and I think after that it was like 1-1 or some shit. Oh, we know we won. Yeah, I just remember we won that game. But that was a Canada squad that had not been doing too good after Copa America. They were on a decline for some reason. Shout out Canada. I do think that they will definitely make it to the final, and I do think that Mexico will be able to finally make us proud. I mean, it's a, you know, remember, this is mostly off of hope, but Mexico are obligated to make the final, and a lot of people are saying that they are obligated to win the whole thing. I think that they should, but we know how Mexico is. We know how ass they are for some reason. When the players play individually for clubs, they're way better than they are for selección, you know, for the national team. So it's always hard to say like, oh yeah, I got Mexico all the way or something. But yeah, your boy's predicting Mexico in a very close game against Canada. I will predict a 1-0, perhaps a 2-1. Anyways, that's been your boy's predictions. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Am I right? Am I wrong? Why so? And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. See y'all later. Peace.